Chris Schuhmacher, the lead developer. He was the lead developer on the social media dashboard for Airbnb.
Thank you. Who in the audience remembers Bob Marley? When in his redemption song he sang, "Emancipate yourself from mental slavery. None but ourselves can free our mind." And while this may be true, I'd add that true songs of freedom are sung as a collective. Good morning, my name is Chris Schuhmacher, and I've been incarcerated for 17 years. It's been a long road. And over the course of my journey, I've taken part in numerous classes and rehabilitative programs. However, the most pivotal moment came for me in 2012 when I was accepted to the last mile. As part of TLM's entrepreneurship program, I pitched Fitness Monkey, an online life coaching service that empowers addiction recovery through physical fitness. And this was an idea inspired by my own story of overcoming substance abuse while in prison. Since that time, I've been immersed in the Code.7370 program, where I began learning to code and how to integrate the principles of problem solving and perseverance into my own life. This program gave me the opportunity to collaborate with a team of my peers to develop Fitness Monkey's first working app, a personal health and recovery tracker that helps users avoid relapse. And it also taught me the highly marketable skills required to become a software engineer. Today, I stand before you as a graduate and one of the first hires to the Last Mile Works joint venture program. I am now gaining real-world experience as a developer while earning a wage that helps me prepare for a successful transition upon my release. One of the most challenging projects our team was tasked with was to develop a social media analytics dashboard for Airbnb. They asked us to build a site that would aggregate social media metrics from Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Pinterest. Now, I know I've been down for well over a decade, but even I've heard of Airbnb and how they're changing the world. So our team was thrilled for this chance to show them what we could do. We created our dashboard to be a full-stack web app. Steve Lacerda set up the back end using Node, MongoDB, and Express. He leveraged several JavaScript and NPM libraries to handle the complexity of asynchronous programming. And to stay on the cutting edge of development, I built the front-end interface using React, a new JavaScript framework created by the developers at Facebook, and used D3 for the dynamic charts and graphs. One of the biggest challenges our team faced was how to test our app without connectivity to the social media platforms. Our solution was to enlist our entire TLM Works team to build our own mock servers, and we used them to simulate the OAuth transfer of client credentials, authorization codes, and access tokens to authenticate and retrieve the data. Are you still with me? The biggest takeaway our team received was learning how to learn on the fly. So many of this project's concepts were new to us, but we had the tenacity and the fortitude to believe in the process and say, we got this. So how did we do? Eric Toda, Airbnb's global head of social marketing and content, said, quote, "Wow, I love this. It's even better on mobile. Incredibly useful, and I'm wishing we had it for everything now." Well done, TLM Works team. It's rewarding to think that now, because of our dashboard, Airbnb has heard of us too. On a personal note, I'd like to announce that this will be my final demo day at San Quentin. This past December, I went in front of the parole board and was found suitable for release. 17 years feels like a lifetime. And it's amazing to think that in a few short weeks, I'll be walking out the gates as a free man. My heart is filled with an immense amount of gratitude to the founders of The Last Mile, Chris Redlitz and Beverly Perenni, for investing so much of themselves into paving the road to success for others. I'd also like to thank CALPIA, CDCR, Code.7370, and The Last Mile Works, who have become like family to me. I am literally, wait a second. I know that the world has changed considerably while I've been away, but thanks to you all, I feel well prepared for what lies ahead. To borrow a line from Cool Hand Luke, I've got my mind right. And in doing so, found my calling as a coder, because I'm literally on the last mile of my prison sentence. And I'm looking forward with hope because I know my best is yet to come. I'll be coming home to San Francisco, and I hope to connect with many of you again soon, but this time on the other side of the gates. Thank you.